First, I just wanted to say right off the bat, congratulations. Never ever have we done this before, and you are our first inaugural group.
What I'm hoping to get out of J School, I think just a whole different perspective and like an open mind.
I'm really excited to get some knowledge about what it is to be a journalist and a face of Canada.
Today I want to welcome first our Senior Managing Director. He is the boss of everything CBC for British Columbia, Alberta, Johnny Michel.
Wow, that's quite the introduction. So, are you excited to be here? Come on, let's have everybody stand up and give the person to your left a big high five, a fist bump. Now tell me, are you excited to be here? All right.
I really liked when Andrew Cheng talked. He's an inspiration.
Thank you very much, Myung. So this is pretty exciting because you may be the future of journalism.
So what makes a news story? Good segue into our next speaker.
We sort of have this saying that just because the public is interested in it doesn't mean it's in the public interest.
Hello there.
Oh, that voice.
We're the ones that are in your pockets, your computers, in the shower with you, in bed. We're everywhere because in radio, we're the most transportable.
I think always explaining the why behind the weather is a reason why broadcast scientists are going to continue to be in need.
Johanna, thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Thank you. I have to do one of these.
This is such a crucial part of what we do here at the CBC. We are your voice. We are the voice of your community.
Go public. I didn't know they actually broke that story for the temporary foreign workers. It was huge.
What do you do when there's a lot of political or financial influence against your story?
We stand up against it, and it's not that easy.
Our senior correspondent works for The National. You may know her, Adrienne Arsenault.
I don't know how I feel about that term senior correspondent. You know, I don't think I'm that old. So we have a team, we have a story, Ebola, where do you go? We chose to go to Liberia. You know, we just spent a very short period of time there, and we did not want to leave. After all that effort to get there, and it was the leaving that was the hardest part, which is also one of those things that tells you when you have the best job in the world.
Every time I remember that man that took my pants down when I was only 11 years old, go out and get drunk.
And after we shot that scene, we turned the camera off, and then Marie looked at me and she said, "How are you doing?" All that pain that I'd been hearing for 3 days just well up in me. But it's not easy.
One thing I learned today is, all these reporters at CBC, they're also down to earth.
Anyone know when the last Indian residential school closed? Not the 70s. 1996, thank you very much, A+ to that person. Anyone know how many students went to the Indian residential schools? Anyone know how many are alive today? 75,000, roughly, survivors. It is not part of our history, it is still very much part of our today.
It was amazing. Like, I've been watching these people, Ian Hannah-Mansing and Andrew Cheng, for so long, and they are my role models. And seeing them here today, it's wow, I'm like starstruck. Can't speak right now.
I think I'm the only person who actually was standing at the point where I could see Vancouver's 2 Stanley Cup riots begin.
By midnight, the police still hadn't regained control of downtown Vancouver. They used the riot squad and tear gas to slowly move people back from downtown corners like this one.
Okay, so who laughed at my on camera back in that's not cool at all. We'll see how you guys look in another 20 years or so.
I just have to say right off the bat, I'm just extremely jealous of you, of your job. It just seems like the dream job.
Well, very nice of you to say. Now, you're tall, so I'm jealous of you. So
I was just wondering, what advice would you give to someone who wanted to put their foot in the journalism industry?
As the industry changes, everybody is picking up new skills all the time. You have to be able to be quick on your feet because everything's changing very fast.
It was really inspiring, and I learned a lot more than I thought I would about the industry.
Junior J School was incredible. It was very informative. I learned so much. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did.
I definitely want to be a writer of sorts. I'm considering law school, but after today's performance, definitely journalism.
Hashtag CBC Junior J School is trending top 10 in Canada right now. So all of your tweets are getting out there. People are clicking on it to see what we're talking about, joining the conversation that you guys are starting online, which is incredible. So don't think that one little tweet's not going to get anywhere. It's definitely making an impact.